Same flows, never judge my character. Base it on my area. Guess that's why the case closed. Rap or trap, no matter what. I'm striving to deliver what you order. From your pockets, you can call me Jeff Bezos.
Listen to the low frequencies like this.
Ooh.
And then
This nigga dumb as hell.
My
Just turned into a fan.
Bro, my teacher used to turn that shit up like crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
that shit irritate me.
Bro, that shit hurt.
Because the high frequencies always used to hurt my ears.
Man, I'm like, bro, I know, you know what I'm saying? I know this is an ear test, but shit, that's what I'm saying. Like, you turn the power you down, my nigga.
I low-key had to like, even in my mixes, I realized sometimes I overcompensate for high frequencies.
Yeah, me too. I started to notice that over the years.
And I was like, fuck, I actually...
more low.
Yeah, like...
A lot of my shit started to come out a little bit more fatter now.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's all I need to do. What the fuck?
Yeah, that is true.
This whole time, bro, we never recorded with that.
I know.
Are we recording now?
Yeah, we record.
Oh, okay.
Yep. What's the word? We back. Welcome back to Let the Audio Talk podcast. I'm Shakir, the engineer.
You here with Jupiter Star? What up?
You know what I'm saying? We about to get it going. It's been a week, probably about two. Sorry, it's been a little
Busy.
yeah, and
Busy.
conflict and interest, and we didn't like the last pod we did. So, you know, it is what it is.
You ain't got to tell them all that.
I'm a realist, nigga. I ain't gonna cap. Motherfuckers gonna know what's popping with us when we gone for too long. Cause we got some people that fuck with us right now, man. I ain't gonna
that
lie.
shit is
Just
crazy,
in the first
bro.
2 weeks, bro, people really fucking with us. So
I feel like we about to be the next big podcast type shit.
yeah, nigga, that's my motivation for
Yeah,
this shit.
I got a feeling.
My motivation. I want, like I said, I still want to build that community for our engineer people. You know what I mean? Because I don't feel like we ain't got a big enough voice.
Yeah.
Because now we starting to, in my opinion, we starting to go on the Instagram side. You know what I'm saying? And make the memes of the artists and all that. I just want the podcast space to be a safe space for everybody. Because you know the Instagram be like you can just go in and express yourself however you want to. But this is like more so, like I said, teach y'all. You know what I mean? We have fun. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, we giving out game too. So, but man, look,
All right.
Juke got some new shit for us today, dog. You know what I'm
got some
saying?
new shit.
He got some new shit today. he came to me. I was like, this shit is dope. You feel me? So let's do it. You know what I mean? So let's. What was the first one?
So all right. So what we gonna do is this. It's very simple. We gonna talk about rap genres and we gonna just debate. Not even really debate. Just conversate over who we think is the top rapper or singer in that particular genre. We might do it every few episodes or something like that. Pick a few genres and do it. I really wish I could shout out the podcast I saw this on because I like doing that.
You want to? Go ahead.
Yeah, but I forgot what the fuck their podcast was even called. So fuck it. They know who they are if they see it.
They talking about they know who they is, nigga. I mean, y'all go see this when y'all see it.
But fuck it. Anyways, first two genres, we're gonna do R&B and conscious rap. I'm gonna let you speak on it first.
So
we can do R&B first. So yo, top R&B artists that influenced the game, that they didn't even have to dominate the game, but they just influenced it so much for you. Who do you think it is?
That's crazy how you literally say that. Because I literally was just listening to one earlier. Let me turn that off. I was literally just listening to one earlier. Number one, I don't know. Should this be in specific order?
It don't even have to be specific order. It just can be the first thing that comes to your mind when I say top R&B artist for you.
Okay. Luther Vandross.
Damn. I didn't expect that.
Come on,
was he gospel? No, he wasn't gospel.
Well, he could go that way.
He could,
but but if you talking about Dancing with My Father again, that ain't gospel.
No, that ain't gospel.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go down to Shaka Khan.
Okay.
Go to Shaka
You know,
Khan.
I never listened to Shaka Khan.
You got to.
Yeah, I gotta listen to Shaka
You
Khan.
got to. Through the fire. You probably have though. Through the fire, through the living, through the
Okay,
walls.
That's crazy, bro. You can sing.
You said that last podcast.
It blows me because
you say that every time I sing too.
This nigga start singing. Who the fuck?
So is that two? Luther,
Yeah, that's
Shaka
two.
Khan.
You get one, bro.
But you said five.
That's
Right.
at 5? I really just meant the top one.
Oh,
but-
top one?
But fuck it, 5 is cool. That'll get them more people.
Then I'm gonna go for either Luther or Shaka Khan for sure.
Give 3 more, just off the
All right,
strength
3
of
more. Okay, all right, off the strength of top
top
five
5.
type
Fuck
shit.
it.
I'm gonna put I'm gonna put Beyonce in there. I ain't gonna lie. 'Cause
Okay.
due to like her legacy of like
Yeah.
sales and how she broke out of the girl group and like excelled from the girl
Yeah.
group, so I'm gonna put her in there for sure. Fuck, and then I guess it's like, damn, who would I say like OG right now that I'm thinking about, bro?
Like what era? Like 90s?
Nah, a little later.
Later? Okay,
yeah.
so 2000s?
Like I don't want to say Diana Ross.
Oh, you mean early.
Yeah, I don't want to say Diana Ross, but like you gotta give
Diana Ross is up there though.
hell yeah, but I'm trying to. I feel like I'm just.
Aretha
Oh.
Franklin?
That's one, but fuck that. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? Marvin Gaye.
Oh, yes.
Marvin Gaye.
Yes. How many
Marvin's
is that
mother.
though?
That was probably 4. Or
That was
5.
4. I think that was 4. Because you said Marvin Gaye, Shaka Khan,
motherfucking Beyonce, Luther.
Yep.
Okay, that's 4. All right, shit. All right, Aretha Franklin.
Aretha Franklin.
Hell yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I'm an old soul.
Yeah, that's a solid list, though.
But my honorable mention though, I ain't gonna lie, Kim from Detroit. You know what I mean? All day.
Kim?
Kim.
Oh,
Come
Kim.
on, bro.
I
Come on,
had to
Kim. I was
imagine
about
the
to
head.
say this
I had to
nigga so disrespectful.
I was
right
like,
now.
Kim?
The boy.
Okay, yeah, bald
I
head.
wa-
Look,
yeah.
You know what's funny? When I imagined seeing him, I immediately saw a bald-headed brown nigga, bro. I swear to God.
Shed
Bro.
my life.
I was like,
Come on,
Kim?
man.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, girl. That famous ad, trust in me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, it's
That's honorable mention, though.
The crazy part is I'm 24, so I feel like there'd be a gap between like music that I've heard because my mom listened to it and music I just listened to. You know what I'm saying? So that's
were you influenced by your parents' music, though? Because I was highly influenced by my parents' music.
Not really.
So
though.
people that I listen to, I resemble off my parents.
Yeah.
They listen to.
No, not for real. I feel like my dad kinda. My mom, she always had music playing, but she didn't always like play music. So she always had the radio on, but she never just be like, "Oh, this is what we listening to." If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, like y'all be in the car, she won't throw on the album for real, but she'll keep the radio on.
Yeah, I mean, there would be times like, especially if she heard certain moves, she'd be like, "Who that is? My baby daddy." Like, you ever heard that song?
Of course.
So, or like Ashanti.
She was in the realm of what's popping too. Like, what's the most popping song? If I like this song, then I like it. I'm gonna keep listening to it.
Yeah, but my dad,
she wasn't buying no albums, was she?
Not for real.
Yeah,
no.
so
we got
my mom and dad was buying albums.
No, we got bootleg, nigga. The CD man.
We was getting CD mans too. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I mean, she did that shit, but she was more a movie person, low key.
See, that's fun.
So movies, I got a lot of movie inspiration from her. We used to watch a lot of movies, but my dad was the nigga that really put me hip to like a lot of old school music, like KRS-One, Tupac.
Oh hell yeah, that was my pops.
All them, them conscious rappers and shit like that. He was on that shit.
So what about yours?
Right, my top 5. So my top 5 for R&B, for number 1 would be Erykah Badu. I will put her in R&B.
Man, Auntie, I should have. That's honorable mention for me too.
Yeah, top 1 for sure, Erykah Badu.
But is she neo soul?
I was thinking neo soul too. She is kind of like neo soul. So fuck it, I renege. Fuck it.
Damn, I done threw Auntie out the R&B section. I'm sorry, Auntie.
It's like rhythm and blues. She not really. She more so. Yeah, she more so.
She more poem. I'm gonna tap on you.
Okay. I got another one. Music Soul Child.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. He for sure is R&B for sure. And then mostly is because I just love his voice.
Yeah, Music Soul Child just.
Yeah, I love his voice and his backgrounds be crazy,
It's
bro.
crazy.
His production was insane. Who's somebody else? Now I'm gonna go modern. SZA.
She doing her thug right now.
Yeah, SZA is crazy. Her wordplay be insane, and she still keeps it like down to earth for a lot of dumb people. So
That's a good thing too, though. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know if I can get 5, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Because I feel like I listen to a lot of soul, but I kind of
Just give me one more.
I give you one more.
That's top 3.
What I got? Music Soul Child,
SZA.
Will Lauryn Hill be R&B? Even though she only had that.
She only had one album.
Yeah. Well, she had the MTV Unplugged.
Does that count as a catalog though?
I mean, it was like fucking 15 songs.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
at least a mixtape or EP.
So technically, she had 2 projects.
Yeah, technically. Okay, I can give you another one. Somebody I listen to a lot. That's R&B. I can't think of nobody else. I ain't gonna cap.
I'll put Lauryn Hill in there though.
I could, yeah.
I'll
She's
throw her
also
in there.
kind of neo
Cause
soul
like
too.
cause like the locks, like I mean not the locks, but her
I was
fuck
like-
like, you bugging. Nigga, the Fugees like
Oh,
they
yeah,
had
yeah,
like
yeah.
that Jamaican type of style to them.
Yeah, that reggae.
So it was like once she went to her own music, you could tell she had R&B inspiration with a little reggae in it. Like, so it's like,
The drums,
yeah,
yeah.
it's kind of hard to not say Lauryn Hill is not R&B.
Yeah, I don't know where
you could
where
throw
else
her in neo soul too. You could throw her in.
even Erykah Badu.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of this should be interchangeable. All right, so the next genre is conscious rap. I can start up this time because you started
Wait,
last time.
so are we just doing one for this one?
Let's just do top 3 because I feel like top 5 is like crazy, bro,
Okay.
to think of just on the spot.
You can go first because nigga, I got mine in my head.
Yeah, off rip. Okay, first one, and it's gonna be cliche. Fuck y'all niggas. Tupac.
Okay,
Yeah, obviously. J. Cole.
facts.
Yeah, I mean, that nigga, I like grew up to his music for real. And then I would put Kendrick on here, but I feel like the only reason why I won't is just because he's not just a conscious rapper.
Mm.
Nor is J. Cole, but J. Cole had like a long ass run of just straight up conscious music. My last one, I can't even think of somebody other than Kendrick.
You gotta put Kendrick.
Yeah, I gotta put Kendrick because that's the first thing that comes to my mind. All right,
Jigga all day. What up, ho? It's The Rock, baby.
he conscious.
Why would not you put him in conscious? He done did conscious. He done did. What are you saying? Just based off his lifestyle and his story?
Or just even just I guess you could.
Because
The
would you
Blueprint.
not put Wayne in conscious though?
Hell no.
Why not? Conscious Wayne Carter threes was very conscious. All three of them bitches.
I'm thinking.
Now,
like,
I don't know about four.
Yeah,
You
no,
know what
no.
I'm saying?
He just
Like-
had bars.
You know what I'm
Nigga.
saying? Like,
Nigga, like-
but what is conscious rap though? Then
So okay, I would define conscious rap as like political rap, or
Hove does that.
he does.
He been doing that. Still nigga.
It was just all the,
Come on,
the
dog.
drug.
But right,
you
but
know,
that's early career.
I got
Like,
a big
American
ass painting.
Gangster,
I
yeah.
bought it for
Yeah,
$1 million.
so let's put it in this perspective, right? If we're gonna talk about Hov either being a conscious rapper or not being a conscious rapper, I look at it like, okay, his way of using his wordplay scheme and using his lifestyle and using his educational background, because y'all forget the nigga is
No, he is smart. He is
you know what I'm saying? And him growing up under the KRS Ones, you know what I'm saying, the big puns, you know what I'm saying? I mean, coming up with, my bad.
Yeah,
But KRS One, he saw him come up, but
Yeah.
seeing the rock hymns. So when you see those people and you forget the nigga used to rap like
Yeah.
a certain type of way and then you go listen to like his early records. He was giving out conscious rap for a street nigga.
yeah. He was giving out game. That was his whole MO.
So if we gonna say only conscious rap is about
Like Black Power.
yeah, or about religious things,
Yeah,
then what
Yeah.
would really be like? Okay, so say for instance, like if
I
I
would say
take
he was doing gangster rap. If he
but he wasn't sounding like Jeezy.
he not well, no, it's not gangster, but it's like
He can go commercial. When you go commercial, he should be in the category of conscious, because you have J. Cole and Kendrick. They go on commercial with their type of telling their story. Mind you, J. Cole had a similar, I ain't gonna say similar, but he had a similar background to a lot of niggas that I grew up like.
yeah,
right?
no, he did.
Like, nigga, you had hood friends. What I'm trying to say is J. Cole went commercial with the type of story he had. So he tried to give off the conscious perspective to his fan base, in my opinion. So like where you can't, I look at conscious rap as like giving out game. Where can you go
Okay.
wrong? Where did I go wrong, or where did these people went wrong, where I could tell a story in the most craziest
When
way?
did Jay-Z ever do that?
Still nigga.
I never really listened to Jay-Z. I can't.
Yeah,
even
you
fight-
got
I
it.
can't even
So
fight
when
it.
you look, and that's just a record that's like you could go listen to that's kind of recent.
Mm.
But if you want to go all the way down, American Gangster was a album full of game. Like, yeah, it was a street shit in there. And he was talking about, cocaine and all that, but he was giving out game on business on that album still. And the Holy Grail, conscious album. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you listen to Holy Grail, I take the clothes off my back and I left it. Like, that was Justin Timberlake singing those lyrics. Mind you, nigga, he had to put that together. In his sessions is very conscious too. So I look at conscious rap as like, okay, so Moneybagg Yo can be very lyrical, but he's not a conscious rapper. So
Hell no, he
right.
ain't no conscious rapper.
Right, but that's what I'm saying though. He give out game too in his lyrics, but he's not a conscious rapper.
That's for sure. Like, I wouldn't call it even trap, but like, I guess it's kind of like trap, gangster rap, like new gangster rap type shit. It's like it's in that area.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I would say Hove.
I could see why you say it though.
Hove, because like I grew up knowing that he came from a cocaine background. I mean, selling drug background, but really elevated his business in a different type of perspective, to where he told his story in a very conscious way. So, are we saying like if a nigga like J. Cole or Kendrick, are those people only can be conscious rappers like the Mac Millers and like the
No, Mac Miller is more lo-fi rap anyway.
See, now this is my mind. So like, okay, so they done came out with so many genres of rap at this point. I don't even know what
genres.
I don't know what is what no more. Like,
and the only reason why I know some of this shit is because like,
what is lo-fi rap?
I make my own music.
What is that? What is lo-fi rap?
It's like it's based upon your instrumentation a lot of times. So when you start using different instruments or different effects on your vocals, that's when you start getting into a different lane. So there's like psychedelic rap. And Travis Scott would be considered in there. You know what I'm saying? Lo-fi rap, I believe, is mostly because they use like a lo-fi drums or some shit like that. And it's also just very laid back.
So that's boom bap, if you want to call it, for real.
Well, all of it kind of come back from that. You know what I'm saying? Boom bap rap is the first nigga. That's like, well, who was it? Damn, bro.
Rakim did boom bap.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about going back to like
Funk Master Jay and all.
Yeah, all them niggas, Run DMC and shit. Like that's kind of
that's still kind of. But that's funk. That was like funk rap, right?
Well, because it's coming out of the 80s.
Yeah,
but it's boom bap.
But yeah, it's boom bap though, because of the type of beat that was coming on. Yeah, the drums.
That's
and all
really
that.
what make rap.
And then it just fucking, like you said, it just started spreading into different subgenres.
Because boom bap is more in New York.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're really the conscious niggas.
You ain't gonna find no real boom bap rapper out in LA.
Hell no.
Actually, no, I'm lying. I'm lying. Hell no, nigga. Nigga, that's boom bap was mainly out in LA at some point, nigga.
Well, bro, what point was this? I'm too young, maybe. What the fuck?
Let me not disrespect LA, because them niggas that rap like okay, like I can't say NWA is boom bap, but shit, nigga, like if you want to look at it, that's kind of boom bap, right?
They the ones that initiated the gangster rap down there, though. The whole.
But there you go, boom. So gangster rap subgenre from boom bap, gangster rap.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you had niggas earlier before NWA doing boom bap. So like, what's that one light skinned fucking nigga that I said that Lady London sound just like? Fuck, he a OG nigga who damn near he was. Fuck.
And from LA?
Yeah. I think he a Crip too, something, but he rap, he rap like he talking. You know what I'm saying? Like him and E40 got a couple records together, you know what I mean? But either way though, what I'm saying is LA had that. So I had to renege that. Like, I can't say I can say it originated out of New York.
I mean, I would say like this. A lot of times when niggas say how something originated, it's just where majority of people are.
Yeah.
Who fucking knows who started? You know what I'm saying? But we just know New York took that sound
and elevated
and
it.
Nigga, they ran they ran the ball past the touchdown, nigga. They
had the Wu-Tangs, you know what I'm saying? So when you got Wu-Tangs of the world, you know what I'm saying? Like all them niggas that coming out of that era too.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So what was that? That's one.
That's one.
Hove. Damn, we just went on a whole rant because of Hove. I love Hove though.
I had to combat it because I was like, man, that shit threw me off.
Two. Conscious rap. I had them on my fucking tongue. can't even think. I can't even think because Hov is my number one. But yeah, Cole, because you said I didn't want to say Cole again, but
Fuck it.
but that's my favorite rapper. So Cole for sure. And then I'm gonna go down to I'm gonna do some OG. I'm gonna do some OG right quick. I'm gonna do Rakim. I'm gonna do Rakim. Yep.
Yeah, I mean that's a solid one. You know, I feel like people don't really
Rakim
talk
is
about
number
him.
one for. I'm gonna switch Rakim around with Jig, put Jig 2, and put Cole 3 because Cole is definitely hanging with both of them niggas.
But
lyrically.
niggas don't even talk about Rakim and like what he did for the game for real.
It's because they don't know.
Yeah, I feel like
Let's say
yeah.
the OGs above us that came under, like even niggas that was in the 90s, like they know about Rakim.
Of course, they absolutely know about
You know
Rakim.
what I mean, but they barely know about Rakim like niggas that was coming up in the 80s for real because that was during the 90s was really gangster rap driven. You know what I mean? If it wasn't boom bap, it was gangster rap. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you gotta look at it in that perspective.
You gotta also think about MC Hammer.
MC Hammer was a fucking OG gangster. That nigga,
You know, he really was, bro. Niggas did
you
not know.
You gotta check in with him when you go to Oakland.
No, that shit crazy, bro.
It's real.
Like, he really was like on that. I didn't know that. So I think I watched a documentary and it was like,
bro,
this nigga really was a gangster.
Yeah,
but
bro.
did you ever notice how really fundamentally in rap, there's always three main genres? You got popular rap, which is pop rap. You got conscious rap where niggas trying to say something and uplift people. And then you got goofy rap.
So they call that all the mumbles and
I wouldn't even call it mumble rap, but it's like goofy where it's kind of like it's silly, like YNJ type of niggas, or like it's like niggas satire rap.
Satire rap.
Well, you just kind of making fun of the fact that you off a perk, nigga.
Yeah,
you making fun of the fact that
like Fat Boy.
Yeah, some shit like that. Yeah, you talking about the Pac-Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, you call that nigga Fat Boy.
My bad, bro. I didn't forgot your name, Pac-Man. I didn't forgot your name.
He wouldn't be mad. That nigga
Shout
probably
laugh.
Shout out to Michigan.
Shout out to Michigan.
That's how you go.
My bad. Now I know your name, bro. Pac-Man. My brother love your music too, by the way. He listens to you
when
all the time.
that nigga came out, bro, I showed everybody that nigga music, bro.
Yeah, my brother was literally, you heard this nigga named Pac-Man? I'm like, who is Fat Boy?
Who is Fat Boy? All right, bro. Next topic, dog. All right, high-end industry gear / mics. Mostly mics, but is it necessary to have a good quality mix? Well, is it necessary in order to have a good quality high-end mix? Do you need to have super high-end gear? Meaning like your outboard gear, $1,000 mic, Pro Tools Ultimate, and all that crazy shit.
No. As long as you don't be cheap with your purchases, though.
What do you think is the essentials for people at home that's trying to build their studio, or even engineers that want to get started? What do you think is the essential to spend the most money on?
Just the starter kit, literally interface, mic, headphones, and some speakers. Once you get that, learn how to record. Like we said this on the first episode, or was this last? I don't know. But learn how to record. That's the first and foremost, because you can have a mic like this, and y'all hear the vocals that's coming up. Sorry, let me just keep it G. You know what I mean? These ain't the most expensive, and it's just for podcasting though. You know what I mean? So it's about how you use it, how you record, you know what I mean? Because you up to the fucking mic like this, you ain't gonna get no goddamn good vocals. I'm telling you this right now, okay? You doing this and got your damn gain all the way the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? This ain't gonna be no good vocals. You know what I'm saying? You being loud as hell, close as fuck to the mic like this, you ain't gonna get no good vocals. What I want y'all to understand is it's about good vocals. It's never about the most high-end equipment. So I've recorded, I literally mixed headphones recordings because somebody know how to record so good.
Yeah.
And I made them, we talking about iPhone headphones. Like, here, doing this.
Oh, you crazy.
Nigga, because she knew how to record. Sorry, fellas, again, women know how to record better than y'all. Y'all be having y'all fucking gain up too high. There's only probably 1 or 2 women I ever had to tell, like, yo, your gain up too high. But every other nigga that
she recorded on iPhone,
bro, and I made that bitch sound immaculate, my nigga.
You know it's crazy though.
Because I was like, yo, these motherfucking. But mind you, too, technology started.
I was about to say that it's just the technology is so much better, nigga. That mic would be worth $10,000 in the 70s,
bro.
The quality of it,
nigga. What, nigga? I'm mixing this bitch, nigga. I'm like, yo,
did you know? Did you know she used iPhone headphones?
A couple, like before I discovered she did. No, I didn't. So, and like she sent me a couple records and I was listening to them back in the day. It was probably a couple years ago before I found out. And I was like, damn, where you record this at? You got a mic at the crib or something? Like, I'm thinking she got a little cheap mic at the crib. I'm like, no, I'm recording this on my headphones. I'm like, okay, well, you got, some headphones and got a little mic here too. No, she like, I got the little earbuds. Little mic here. I'm like, oh.
So that really sums up to me. Learn the technology, my nigga.
Learn the technology and
so
learn
you
how
said,
to fucking not be close as hell to the mic, my nigga. Because that's one thing she does well too. She know how to really, even though that don't give you the most craziest, best vocals, and even that high end is like,
it's probably missing.
No, it's not missing. It's too much.
Oh,
because you would hear the S's start to come out more. Because that's how you know that high end is busting when you just saying just a little S word. It could be just the smallest S word.
Yeah.
You hear it just pop quick.
That's why. Now I will say this about high end mics: they have this silky, velvety sound to them that you cannot dispute. You know what I'm saying? Like when I've recorded with
because you can just throw some lows and you can just throw some lows in there, you'll be straight.
And usually it'll balance. So you don't have to really EQ the mic too much.
You don't.
So all right. So you say invest in the starter kit.
Yep. And then learn how to go to YouTube University, bro.
And learn how to record.
Shout out to whoever I got that from. Shout out to Sai. That's who's telling me that. Nigga, go to YouTube University. Learn how to fucking record from one of these. We ain't talking about how to mix. We ain't talking about y'all be that be the problem. Okay?
Don't worry about that.
How about that be the problem? Y'all be trying to learn how to mix first before y'all learn how to record. So y'all need to learn how to record first before you even try to get the mixing.
Learn how to crawl, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Before you walk.
Nigga, you falling.
You know what I'm saying?
Stop falling.
You know what I'm saying? You literally got rollerblades. You got rollerblades on thinking you a pro now. Like, bro.
These niggas, they so used to four wheels.
Right.
And then you jump into the rollerblades.
Like, nigga, come on, bro. This ain't roll.
We ice blading.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, we done been through the trenches already. Y'all gotta crawl before you walk, man. So, that's the first thing I recommend as a engineer for real. Like, yo, learn how to record if you're gonna record yourself. Because one thing I don't like is when you don't teach yourself how to record, but steady try to tell somebody else how to record you. And then when I hear your vocals back, I'll be like, okay, son, love you. You know what I'm saying?
I wish you the best.
Yeah, I wish you the best, right? You know what I'm saying?
So look, I would recommend the top 3 things that you should buy and invest in, at least spending the majority of your money, is your computer. Your computer is probably, it's like the heart of your whole session, bro. If your
I can say that. Yeah, that's a part of the starter kit.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, but that's such an obvious one. Niggas don't pay attention to that, though. That's like, you probably didn't even think about it because you're like, well, duh.
Right.
You need the best computer. But so I was like, the computer, pay attention to the RAM. Yeah. Pay attention to what memory and RAM is the same thing. Pay attention to your processor. If you have, nowadays, you need 16 gigabytes of RAM in order to really successfully run a session and not have hiccups for real. You really want to have 24. Shit, 32. But fuck it, get 16.
Not every computer can hold, so you got to look into the computer that can hold 16 and 24.
Yes. So 16 gigs of RAM, that's what I recommend. And then getting you at least an i7 processor. If not i5, but at least an i7 or up. Nowadays, they got M1 chips. Them bitches fast as hell. So pay attention to that. And that's if you got a Mac for the chips. Then your mic, honestly, you can spend like $150.
Bro, these 2 mics cost me $100.
You could, yes, $100 to $300, bro. You would have a fire ass mic. When I first started my studio, I got an Ashton Origin. It was $329.
Ashtons are a good brand,
bro. Ashton is crazy.
Yeah,
the top end on them are fucking crazy. Like, it's great. You gotta be careful when you're recording women vocals, but so $100 to $300 for your mic. Your computer gonna cost you the most. Your interface is really important because it converts the audio.
Yeah.
So your interface is important. It converts the audio. So you know what I'm saying? Most interfaces nowadays, the analog to digital conversion is fire. You don't even have to worry about it. Get you one for like $200, $300. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
And then after that, shit, for real, your monitors. You know what you hear the audio out of. But shit, get you some JBLs.
Shit, in my opinion, like
They clean.
the speakers part, you could go for headphones though.
You can nowadays.
Like
You
if
can.
you're trying to just save your money, you could try to just go for headphones for a while because the little speakers that you probably got at the crib will work for because
Most of
I can I tell you something?
because if you only recording, you straight.
Yeah, like and if you and honestly, if you live in somebody else with somebody else, I ain't gonna cap having them loud ass speakers. You gonna eventually have somebody tell you turn that shit down.
Yeah, somebody is.
But what I'm saying is though, if you have like I put it like this, like mixing in headphones, I didn't start noticing how much better I can get a mix out of mixing in headphones again
Yeah,
until like 3-4 months ago.
bro, I ain't gonna lie, me too.
Yeah,
It happened like literally
it was
last
an
month.
epiphany that I had. I was sitting there thinking about school, like why they never let us fucking mix on the speakers, and then I was like, let me just go back to one-on-one. You know what I mean? I went back to one-on-one and just got the mixing on headphones. You wanna know what headphones I use, bro?
What?
Some gaming headphones. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Whoever be gaming, I put this on
Hey,
my
no,
Instagram
gaming
with that-
headphones are hard
bro.
as fuck.
I don't know what it is, bro. They put some good ass fucking
Whatever.
something in them bitches that I could hear everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Like,
But if you think about it, if you playing Call of Duty, you got to hear a nigga footsteps.
oh
You got to
man,
hear the direction of the gunshots.
man,
So of course them headphones gonna be so
elite
fire.
at this point. Like I'm looking at my motherfucking my Sterling audios and my M audios, even though because in my opinion, when you run a studio like an actual studio, you gonna have not the most expensive headphones. Like that shit because people break shit. You know what I mean?
Honestly, bro, for headphones, nigga, I be seeing them Sonys.
Yeah, I had Sony's. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
every professional big ass studio always had a Sony's, and they only $100.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Shit, I recommend people to go grab what's the other ones? That's like
The Audio-Technica?
65. Yeah, Audio-Technica. You can go grab Audio-Technica.
Yeah.
Like when you have like people forget, like it's okay to have some decent recording headphones. Like now when you get to mixing, I'm mixing bad headphones and good headphones.
There you
know what I'm
go.
saying? So, and reason why there's a bad headphones is because if it sound good on the bad headphones, them bitches sound good everywhere else. Now, if it sound good on the good headphones, hold on. I gotta go see what it sound like in the bad headphones. Because this shit sound too good. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how it be, bro.
No, for real.
Shit sound too good.
It be tricking your ass, bro.
Oh my God.
I swear to
go
God.
back
That's
into a
why I
mix.
stopped mixing on headphones.
Yeah.
Because it was like,
because you take the headphones off too and you hear it in the speakers, you be like, what the fuck?
what happened, bro? Where my low end?
But
at?
you know what it is that you gotta really. I do this. This is what I learned. Once you're done in the headphones, don't go listen right after to the speakers.
Nah, yeah,
Take
that's
some
a good-
time.
Yeah,
like,
that's a good
probably
idea.
like 10 to 20, not even 20, 10 to 15 minutes to get your ears back. Because mind you, this is being, suction on your head. So now it's like you didn't have no air coming through.
Yeah.
So now all this air is pushing in. You're hearing everything different now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it G.
Yeah,
So because you was
facts.
hearing everything up close now,
Yeah.
so now you're hearing things outward. So
Yeah.
now give yourself some time to gain that air back into your ears, and then because once you do that, because I noticed this, I will do that and literally go and back into the mix too much. And I listen to it later and be like, what the fuck did I just do?
Why did I do that? Yeah.
Exactly. So now I
You
feel
overcompensate.
Yeah. So I feel like just take that 10, 15 minute break, probably go outside and actually get some air flowing through your ears and then come back in. You know what I mean? That's why I take a lot of walks. I take my dog for a
You
walk.
do be doing that.
You know what I mean? You got to, you know what I'm saying? Because mind you, walking around the block saved my life. You know what I'm saying? So, but just taking that time, actually gaining the us engineers being in the studio so much, y'all forget it'd be low air in here too. Like
It is.
the way you gotta build your
Yeah.
studio. So you gotta get outside sometimes.
Yeah.
Like that really does affect
It
your ears.
it almost feel like it releases pressure.
Yes,
in
it
your
does.
ears.
Yes, people that's one thing my teacher at Schoolcraft taught us. Like going outside really did release pressure because you have the artist, maybe say for instance, depending on what type of session you in, you got smokers, you got
Yeah.
loud music, you got
Niggas always talking to you.
You know what I'm saying?
God damn.
And it's probably hot in the area at the time. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But mind you want to have your control room cool because your shit can overheat.
Yeah.
But
Or the air conditioner could be running. That drives
yeah,
the
you
air
know what I'm
out.
saying?
Yeah.
So it's like a lot of shit be going on. So once you step out into that natural air, breathe it in and because mind you, nose, you go to a nose, ears, eyes, what is it? Nose, eyes, ears, nose doctor.
Some shit like that, yeah.
So all that is connected.
Like your sinus cavities, all that's
Yeah.
connected, yeah.
So imagine you being clogged up while you in a session.
yeah.
Go outside, bro. You know what I'm saying? That might help depending on what type of allergen person you are. You feel me?
Yeah.
Is that a word?
Allergen.
right. Don't worry, y'all. But that's what happens.
These niggas about to pull out a dictionary. These niggas they
Making
not
up
audio
words in
engineers.
this
These
But
niggas.
you go ahead and do you be in that type of scene like outside, you gonna feel that pressure really come off, and then you come back in and listen to it on the speakers after mixing on the headphones. You're gonna be like, oh shit, okay, it don't sound too bad. I just wanna throw that on there, or I can add a little this on there, because sometimes listening to headphones, you might add too much low end. You gotta add back high end. You know what I mean? Because now it just feels too
flat.
Yeah, you know what I mean, and too fat too. You know what I'm saying? You be like, hold on, let me add a little bit spice to it, because that's what I call high end spice for some reason.
I mean, that's kind of what it is.
You know what I'm saying? You just because when
that's what modern records nowadays, like, that's what niggas are looking for.
Yeah.
They're looking for that like sizzle, but it don't hurt my ears.
Yeah.
And I feel like I ain't gonna lie.
That's the next topic, ain't it? Wasn't that the next topic?
No, the next topic was work-life balance.
Okay, go ahead.
But we can't talk about that too. That'd be hard. But
go ahead.
But yeah, niggas are looking for that sizzle because I don't know if like people ears are changing or like, nigga, we going deaf, but I feel like high frequencies don't hurt people as much. Or maybe we're able to like have more of them and still contain the high frequencies without it hurting our ears.
See,
I
went
know.
through that shit, man. And I think I said this earlier, like I went through putting too much high end on tracks, bro. And I had to literally like be like, okay, yo, you got to step away from high end someday. And once I did, I started to notice I add too much fat. And now you at a balance.
Yeah, now you get to a balance.
Now you at a balance to where you're like, okay, now I know exactly how much I should add, how much I shouldn't
each
add.
track and
you know what I'm
each
saying?
genre,
And every track is different. So like you said, for each track, each genre, you know what I'm saying? So I love records that have good high end, you know what I'm saying? Because those frequencies actually hit the audience ear a little bit better.
No, it does.
You know what I'm saying? As in like, okay, they more, for some reason, it's all like I learned frequency does catch certain people's attention.
Yeah.
And when you are
everybody has a preference. Like Detroit rap niggas, a lot of times you can already imagine what they want. Boom, 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 boom.
Motherfucking vocals over distorted.
And then Cali is where the sizzle. Niggas love that sizzle because it's pop music inspired.
Yeah.
A lot of it over there is more popular music. So I've noticed that boom bap is like, you can't hear the vocals, but you can't hear the beat.
But they love that shit for some reason.
I don't know why.
Fuck not hearing it, nigga. They don't be mixing them vocals. Swear to God,
no,
bro.
I think they mix them bitches. They turn them down.
Nigga, I had a client. He more like on the boom bap side. I had a client, and he had told me like, "Yeah, bro, I don't want you to put no mixing to my vocals. Like, I want the bitches to be extra dry."
Oh, like really raw?
Like he wanted them damn near sound like they was recorded on a terrible mic or something.
So he wanted you to take this good recording
and fuck it up. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. But it's not that
I mean, it's cool though.
Because he showed me somebody, like, this is the thing, artists do this too. They'll show you exactly who the fuck they. He showed me some nigga and nigga shit sound horrible, as in mix wise, but that's just.
But you can make a good sounding horrible mix. Yeah. And that's kind of your
But
job.
you know, people, but he recorded himself now, and I ain't gonna lie. His shit sound mixed. I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna lie, my boy.
Because he probably figured out, he was like, yeah, that ain't
it.
That ain't the move, bro. I don't even know why I asked that nigga to do that.
Yeah, because his shit sound mixed now. Like, of course, because he mixing his shit his own. So.
Yeah, so now
yeah, because he showed me like, what does it do? Sound good? I just wanted to make sure because I didn't know if I wanted to re-record it at the studio or just keep this version. I was like, nigga, this shit sounds straight as hell.
Yeah.
And when I heard it, I was like, well, it ain't raw like how you told me be what.
Yeah, but all right, nigga.
Yeah,
But it's
man.
good. Good job.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Dead the Music Man. Go listen to my boy. But
So I'm curious on your experience as an engineer with work-life balance.
so how can we go into that like what will you ask? What will you ask? Like, are we saying like
How do you balance between always being in the studio versus, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I became an engineer, bro, I realized how much time really goes into me sitting there editing the drums, editing the beat, editing the vocals, editing this, then niggas sending me, oh yeah, I want some revisions. And it's like, how do you...
I just went through 8 revisions.
You know what I mean? And it's like, and that's gonna happen endlessly because...
But that was on 10 tracks too.
Right, exactly. So it's like, if you imagine how much time it take to mix one song, granted it don't take long, but if you're doing a whole album and then they also want you to master it and they want to, record with you, how do you balance being an engineer and being a regular human?
Okay, so remember we said like we sometimes they therapists?
Yeah.
Like, I think that's where my so like I get to see I don't know, I'm just like people open up to me very easy, right? And I've always been easy to talk to. So like my work life balance comes from just really understanding that I got a foundation of clients that understand that I'm human. And I keep in a clear communication with everybody. Hey, look, I'm your engineer. We cool and we, you know what I'm saying, and we make music and we do business together. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm not niggas' best friend, so I know how to I know how to detach. So the ones that don't know how to detach from me, I have to be very vocal about it. Like, that shit weird.
He said that shit weird.
Yeah, and they if they feel disrespected about it, then sorry. It's sorry, not sorry. It's just 100. It's like I don't fuck with people that be overly
like clingy almost.
Yeah, man. Like put it like this. You know how niggas come to you with an idea?
Yeah.
But they not doing shit with their idea?
Yeah.
I don't deal with niggas like that.
These are just
so like I know. So because I've always been the guy that's executing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I've never been a nigga that's sit back and watch other niggas do something. Like I get jealous quick. All right, bet you doing that. Bet I'm on that.
Ain't nothing wrong with jealousy, you know what I mean? Bro. Like, jealousy let you know what you not doing, nigga. Why am I jealous, nigga? I could be doing that.
You know what I'm saying? But I ain't using it like as like I'm
about to backdoor this nigga.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm not on no nigga. I'm looking at it like nigga, I can't wait to meet you up at the top.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like you doing your thug, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to be doing my thug. So like how about we shake hands at the top? You know what I'm saying? Anybody that I ever probably had a misunderstanding with when it came to just life, you know what I mean? I always wish them the best. So like balancing my work life is the same, bro. I'm gonna keep it G. I know how to communicate.
Now, what about also when it comes to like doing things outside of engineering? Like, do you ever feel like you struggle with having time for family or time for friends, time for yourself?
I think I know how to balance my alone time. So with me, I think that part I'm good on. So that's why I said the communication, because I know how to communicate. But when it comes to like my family, yeah, like it was probably a couple nights where I, you know what I mean, was in the stew. And I could have been with them. It was a couple nights to where, you know what I mean, I was probably out with the gang, shooting videos or something, and I missed a family function. Because in my opinion, I'm not just an engineer either no more. Like
you a producer, bro.
Like A&R, you know what I'm saying? Like all kinds, like
running a label almost.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, you know what I mean? I be dibbling and dabbling in everything. So it's like, all right, no matter if it make me cheese, I see $1 in the dream.
Yeah.
So
that's a bar. I'm about to write that. Nigga, I see $1 in the dream.
You know what I'm saying? Even if it don't make me cheese, I still see $1 in the dream. So at the end of the day, I've always been that, because my mama always told me like, nigga, you can't sit down. So it's like my balance is communicating with my family as well. So with communicating with them, because I tell people all the time, communication is key, and it's about how you comprehend the communication, because if you can't comprehend it in the right way, nothing is never gonna work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because people don't, and that's one thing I heard lately. People just listen and they don't comprehend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I be trying to get everybody to understand. Like, and that's why I tell people, like, I always tell people, like, yo, I need you to repeat that.
Yeah,
I need to
hear
comprehend that shit.
I need to really
You know
absorb
what I'm
what the
saying?
fuck you saying.
Because if I don't, and that means I really wasn't listening.
Yeah.
Let me just keep it G.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the type of nigga that let a nigga talk all day. And because I'm a nigga that talk all day. I'll let a nigga talk all day. And sometimes the shit just... Because I know how to do that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, when I'm very invested in want to comprehend the shit, I tell a nigga repeat himself 3 fucking times.
I mean, it's like reading a book, bro.
You know what I mean?
You might read that bitch. Bro, I've read...
And I hated reading books.
Nigga. I'll read a sentence 10 times.
You feel me?
I'm like,
Me too.
I really want to know what this nigga talking about.
Yeah, or did I really read that? You know what I mean?
Did I read that right?
Yeah, so and it's certain times with like certain words, like I try to comprehend. Like, nigga, I'd be like, okay, did you use that in the right context?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all about comprehension and communication with me, bro. Like, as long as I'm communicating with my family and communicating with the clients, my work-life balance always will stay balanced out. Only thing that stresses me out is the long nights, long hours, and shit like
bro, I
that.
ain't gonna lie.
And that comes with the journey, though.
It does.
It don't stress me out. It builds me. It builds my character.
I mean, it is a certain type of stress, but like I went into psychology before music, right? So there's 2 types of stress that I learned. There's distress, which is a negative one, and then eustress, like euphoria. Euphoria is a good feeling. Distress, dis-ease, you know what I'm saying? So eustress is where you're stressed, but it's at a point of like, I like this type of stress. Then there's distress where it's like, no, I'm getting stressed out. It's too much. It's overwhelming.
Yeah.
And there is a fine balance between the two as an engineer, bro.
Yeah.
In compare, because like you got to think, like the artists come in, they lay down their verse probably in 30 minutes if they really written it down and they know it. And then we sit here for another 2 hours, 3 hours.
Yeah.
Maybe even longer because they want to add some type of weird ass delay and we got to figure out how to create it. And like, for real, this is real life. But
Yeah,
so
well,
it's
problem
like
solving for real.
problem solving. Whereas
That can stress. Problem solving can really stress you out. Yeah, it can.
and that's what I'm saying. And it's like you solving a problem that technically don't exist until you want to even create
Yeah,
it.
because that's where creation come from. Yeah.
Right. So it's like that's
You gotta
where-
have that anxiety in you,
Bro.
though. You gotta have that anxiety factor when you doing this job. Like, in my opinion, gotta have that, because when you don't, like, it's
I think
it
them
don't
niggas,
it don't bring no creativity. out
yeah, I
of
was about to
you,
say
for real.
niggas like that fall off. It's people that have like clients that's come to me and they be like, yeah, I don't go to so and so no more because of this. And I think what happens is some people get into it because they just want quick money,
Yeah.
but they're not in it because they're like an engineer.
That's what I told you on the first
Yeah,
part.
like-
If you fucking gonna do this shit,
Do
you better
it,
be
bro.
goddamn dedicated to the shit, man.
Telling you, nigga.
Because, nigga, we goddamn stress our ears and our goddamn minds too goddamn much for motherfuckers just to come in for a quick buck, and the goddamn clients come in and talk about, hey, man, I don't want to have no same experience as this guy. Fuck all that shit,
Niggas gonna
dog.
watch this and be like, what the fuck?
Fuck all that shit,
Nah,
dog.
that's facts, though.
All you motherfucking producers that... Look, nigga, I had DODBH in my motherfucking studio the other day. He kept it real with me. Nigga, because I don't make beats. I'm gonna say that again. I do not fucking make beats, bro. I'm an engineer, nigga. So look, this nigga said, hey, bro, you know how many times niggas asked me, do I got a studio and can they record with me and booty boo? He was like, bro, I don't do that shit.
Don't do that shit.
He was like, nigga, I just make beats and shoot videos, nigga, just to keep it G with you, like, nigga. And he was like, that's something that I don't enjoy doing. It was like, he don't want to sit there and record niggas. Like, we have gained the comfortability to be able to be with these niggas that are very, very creative, and
Yeah.
that we gotta make shit out the ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
so it's kind of like he don't want to be in there in that type of realm. He just want to meet up, boom, shoot the shit, make the shit on his own, boom, get the fuck on. So with us, it's like we gotta be more personal. So
Yeah.
that's where like I like that question, because like I'm gonna just round it back around. I like that question because the work-life balance, because you like we say in the like I said in the beginning, we are therapists to some of these people. So it's kind of like, who is your therapist? Because
Facts.
like
There we
if
go.
like with the therapy, like with therapists, who are they therapists? But mind you, they go to therapists.
Yeah, most of the time they do. They,
You know what I'm saying?
They
They
popping
just-
pills. They do the same
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
They're
They-
regular people.
Right. So they just go to other therapists. Other therapists go to other therapists. Shit, you might got a therapist that go to a therapist And then he like, shit, nigga, I'm gonna go to you too. You know what I'm saying?
He like, I'll fuck with you.
You know what I'm saying? Just on the side of like, I'm gonna go to you in your setting, I'm gonna go to you in your setting, because at this point, you know, I don't want it to be like, okay, you come to my setting and we both try to vet each other. No, I'm doing a job for you. So let me boom, diagnose you, whatever, be here for you, whatever, get to talk to you, whatever. So it's the same thing with the engineering, but when we go home, we do have those people that we are able to talk to. And that's where, too, I ain't gonna cap, bro. I don't want to be an engineer. I want to date an artist. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no.
Like, no more. Like, I
Hell
don't want to do that no more.
fucking no. Bro,
Man,
that's
I
a
don't do
recipe
that.
for disaster. Bro,
Yeah,
it is.
bro.
That is probably the worst thing you can do. Because now it's going to breed some form of either jealousy because they going to want you to always
Record them
give
more.
give them. Or it can actually be great. I ain't going to lie.
No, it could be good,
It
but
could be really
because
good or
nigga,
it
you
could
gonna
be really
get you gonna
bad.
get great ass music if that person is, of course, a sweet person. But I think put it like this, bro. I'm a nigga that likes to decompress. If my girl do music, I don't want.
Because then she going to talk to you about music whenever you go home. And it's like, unless, I don't know, but y'all can find a good balance with it.
No.
Y'all can find a
Like
good
you,
balance. It's
like
possible.
yeah, like it's possible to find a good balance with people that are super music junkies that, in my opinion, that don't record motherfuckers all day.
Because I think it's different.
Because everybody in history that are producers or engineers don't end up staying with the person.
No, they don't.
That they had dealings with.
They don't.
that are
They
in
have
the
a whole bunch
industry.
of kids and they get divorced.
You know what I'm saying? Because now maybe it's 1 in a million, but yeah, you got 2 rappers being together. That's different because y'all both.
Possible.
You know what I mean? But when I'm an engineer working with multiple artists,
Yeah.
I want to decompress.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to go home and hear about the fact that I haven't recorded you in a week, or I don't want to go home and have to hear about
You know Wavy Wayne?
heard of the name.
He like a engineer. He started off rapping, I believe, but he like an engineer on YouTube and shit. He be doing videos.
Okay.
His wife sings. They got kids. They, you know.
And they probably dope as hell too.
No, they dope as
They
fuck.
probably mesh together like crazy.
But I think it's a personality thing.
Yeah, man. Like I think my personality have grown over the years, that I messed with too many women probably in the industry that I work in. So it came to a point where I'm like, you know what? Because I've had women I dated pay me for recording too. You know what I'm saying? All kinds of shit. But I just look at it like you said, it's a recipe for disaster, but I want that decompression from music. Like I love music so much, I know how to step away from it.
Bro, I think that's real love though.
You know what I'm saying?
Like a girl told me, nigga, I was in 6th grade. She was like, if you really love me, you gotta let me go, or you gotta learn to let me go. Nigga, we in 6th grade.
That's real.
How the fuck you even know to say this?
You know what I'm saying? Because that's God talking through her. You know what I'm saying?
No, that really was.
You feel me?
No
like
cap.
God be teaching us lessons. Like that's the thing. Children,
I'm not gonna lie.
Children will teach you something crazy, and you being a child learning that
She was
still
dope.
stuck on your mind is just
Shout out to her.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her for sure. But like I said, I as an individual engineer who has experienced both sides, I like the side that don't do music.
Okay, so another
So I
question.
can go home and be like, hey, babe, you know what I mean?
What would be your
that's where that
ideal?
work-life balance is. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
that's now you can actually
You know what
experience
I'm
it. So
saying?
what would be your ideal? Like somebody that's like just that don't do music at all, or
Yep, but just love music though.
but love music.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
that'd be
love
hard
music.
because then you can show songs and shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
and
that'd be hard.
Yeah, I could bring you here. You could be a part of the process and all kinds of shit, but I'm not involved in your endeavors.
Yeah, not too close. Now we can be something outside of our careers. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if
Yeah.
you doing your own thug, making your own cheese, even if you just a stay-at-home mom, like whatever the case may be, whatever my future comes out to be with the woman that I want to be with and all that, like I don't want to do it with the artist. Because with that being said, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a more manager type nigga. You know what I'm saying? So you ask me for some advice on some shit, or not even that. If you coming to me on inventing to me about some shit, I'm not gonna cap. I'm gonna give you that shit. So don't, you know what I mean? Like most people come to me and be like, and want to tell me, you know, about their endeavors and all that. And I'll be like, yo, you need to do this, do that, do that. And you know what I'm saying? And some niggas be following by it. Some niggas be like, well, you know, that seemed too hard. So like, if I have a woman in that type of area, like, man, what boy, I'm gonna get, man, I'm gonna have to, girl, you're not listening. You're not fucking listening, dog. You're not. And it's okay, because I'm not a dictator. Like, I'm a nigga that'll tell you two, 3 times, 3 strikes, you out. All right, Ben, I'll go silent. You know what I mean? Like my mama, I grew up hearing my mama say, I feel like I'm a broken record. Shit, nowadays I understand what you mean, ma.
Yes, I understand you.
You know what I'm saying?
No, bro, because people don't listen unless it's their idea.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And that's so, and like, I think that's just the way our brain is wired. That's just the way we are wired. If you really want to get somebody to listen to you, bro, you have to, in a way, make it seem like it's their idea to do the thing that they.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I've tried to tell maybe other engineers, like, hey, maybe try it this way. But I realize over time, just because I think I know something,
that don't mean they gonna like it.
That don't mean shit. And they might like it, but they're not gonna tell me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, fuck it.
Some people are creatively nervous, so they won't say nothing. They
or
just go
that
with
is a
the
thing
flow.
too. Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I just made that up, but I creatively nervous.
I think because it's like
because
now
they won't say no to anything creative. It's just if it work because it's an idea. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
fuck
So
it.
they don't want to say no because they feel like this could work. But nah, stand on your shit, nigga. If you don't like it, nigga, you don't like it. But before we wrap it up, you need to talk about your work-life balance. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah.
at the end of the day,
I just turned into a therapist. I was
yeah,
listening.
you know what I mean? You was listening. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I need to hear this. You know what I'm saying? Before we get to going.
I think my biggest obstacle is the fact that I'm not just an engineer. Like, I'm an artist too.
Yeah.
I'm a producer as well.
Yeah.
I buy homes.
This nigga's a model.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I model, bro. Like, what the fuck don't I do? So a lot of times I've realized now, me being in the studio have impacted my ability to like expand myself. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm in a shell and I can't get out sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's many a times where, and this pissed me off the most, and I hope every client that has ever done this to me hear this shit. If I have other plans that I could be doing and me and you book a session and you don't come or you come late, why waste my time? Well, first of all, why waste your time?
That's why I'd take them damn deposits, you heard?
Because, like,
as soon as I take the half of the session, please.
you know what I mean? Like, because now it's getting to a point where that's the only way for niggas to actually respect their time. Because that's all
man.
that's happening. So
Yeah, man.
it's like,
It's called business.
and that's just
You
what it
gotta
is.
teach motherfuckers with business.
And I think what's happening now, especially with studios, because they're popping up everywhere, people are disrespecting
the business.
the etiquette. Yeah, they don't see it as a business. They see it as a hobby.
Yeah.
They see me as just a regular
Like,
nigga
yeah.
that just bought some studio equipment. They just recording with it. No, I'm not. I'm a professional engineer that
love this shit.
bro. And on top of that, I'm a fucking goat in the making. Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, nigga,
tell him
niggas,
again.
Niggas
You
don't
heard
know.
what I'm saying?
Like, I'm telling you with this shit.
You heard? Tell him again, young
Niggas
king.
be recording with me and be like, bro, what the fuck, nigga? You are like crazy with
Tell
this
them
shit.
niggas again,
Nigga,
man.
I'm a pro with the tools. Bro,
Facts.
you feel
You
me?
heard?
I'm
You
a
heard?
pro with the tools. So
Facts.
anyways, so yeah, that's what's been a struggle for me to just sum it up and like
So
spending
how
time
you get
with
it?
my
How you
family.
decompress that then?
I mean, honestly, whenever I'm done with a session, I work on a song.
So
I
there
work
go
on-
your work-life balance. You
I-
love working on songs and shit.
And it's kind of weird because it's like my work-life balance is me to work, but me making music don't feel like work.
Look, I see that's and is that making your own music or just period?
Making my own music. Like,
Okay,
yes,
okay,
being an
okay,
engineer
okay,
don't
yeah,
feel
yeah,
like work. It kind of feel like, we having fun.
Yeah.
But if I'm in the studio 15 hours straight, no, that's
that's
work.
a day. Yeah,
That's
a day
work.
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
work no matter what.
That's a work day for sure.
So me making my own music helped me decompress. You know what I'm saying? Once we off the pod, I'm gonna show you this new song I made too. This bitch so crazy. And and I feel like just being able to spend time at home, bro. Like, my girl, she sings, but she's not like a artist. She's she's really, really good with painting. She's also a dominatrix. Shout out to her.
Oof.
If niggas know what the fuck that is.
Do you like that?
He said, do I like that? I mean,
Do she do that to
some
you?
shit she do to me, but nah, I ain't about to be sitting there on no motherfucking leash, nigga. I ain't that type of nigga.
Yo. So that's the question. How,
I know, that's interesting,
Wait.
nigga. My
Because
name
being a dominatrix, it ain't like it ain't like you doing sex work. It's like you're performing on somebody.
it's a little different. You're not
That's
the
what I'm saying,
receiver of the
yeah.
sex work. You kind of
That's why I say you're performing on somebody.
Yeah.
So
That's
it's
a good way to
kinda
describe it. Yeah.
But being a dominatrix, don't that bring them sensation too?
In some way, shape, or form, I mean, yeah, being able to whip somebody, but that's work as
Ooh.
well. It brings sensation, even us being an engineer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm vicariously living through another nigga
nigga.
that's rapping.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
facts.
saying? So
Damn, I wish I could rap like this one day. So no, I'm playing.
I ain't gonna lie. When I first became an engineer, I was like, I'm gonna learn how to rap better through recording niggas. That was one of my you know what I'm saying, other motives. I feel gratification when I know a nigga leave the studio and like, damn, thank you. Like niggas be thanking me like I'm a priest in this bitch.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is
and I
really
love it
wild.
though. It fills me up though when niggas
It
really
is.
give me appreciation. Because one thing people do when I have my sessions, they say, "Oh, bro, good looking, bro, good looking."
And they just
I'll be
keep
like,
saying this shit over and over.
But my first response is I appreciate you.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, cause you know, you didn't have to come spend money with me. You know what I mean? You didn't have to find out if I had a deal. You didn't have to, spend this 50 per hour or this early bird 30 per hour session. You know what I'm saying? Book your sessions at inhousestudios.com. InhouseStudiosMI.com, by the way, Michigan. But, you know, it when I hear that, I'll be like, yo, I'll be so mad appreciative. So that's where that's where too, again, work-life balance comes from because, nigga, I do get the sweet side of shit. Because niggas really do appreciate you sometimes. And then you get the niggas that be unappreciative when something don't go their way. So, you know, I think work-life balance with engineering and just your regular life, of course, that it's so totally different than probably working a regular 9 to 5.
Bro, it's massively different. Yeah. It's massive because the biggest thing, and we can wrap it up after this, the biggest thing is just you have to have discipline. Yeah. You have to be self-disciplined to be like, you know what? I made 1,000.
You feel me?
I'm about to go sit my ass down and fucking just breathe on the beach. You know like, it be times where I really have to just tell myself, like, and my girl, she even be saying it. She's like, what is this 2-hour session gonna really do that's gonna change change your life or environment that much? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if it's like I get the opportunity to record like some big name, you know what I'm saying, payroll or some shit like, yeah, but say my baby being born. And nigga, I get a call like, hey, payroll want to record with you. You know what I'm saying? That's a real life, work-life balance. What the fuck I'm gonna do? Shit. Fuck it. That baby gonna be, you know, he gonna be there.
That baby gonna be there.
No,
niggas can say payroll will be there.
You know what I'm saying? So it's really such a subjective thing. And that goes with anything in life, man. So
life is very, very subjective.
It is. It's
at
like
the same time, it's what you make it.
You want to be the workaholic nigga, or do you want to be the, you know, the work
handout nigga?
You know, it's a lot of niggas you can be. I don't know.
You know what I mean? I don't like handout ass niggas. I don't like niggas that be like, yo, bro, you got beats. I get it for free. You tripping?
That's a lot of niggas you can be.
I don't even make beats, and this is for my producers that make beats. I'm
just annoy you.
I'm standing up for y'all niggas. Okay.
Look, man.
If you ain't even sweet like that either, nigga. Look, this how I'm into the pod. If you ain't sweet, bro, you shouldn't be asking for no fucking beats.
Hey, that's facts.
As in free, bro. Free, my nigga. You shouldn't be asking for no free beats, bro, if you ain't sweet. Sorry. How about this? If you sweet, nigga, show them niggas you sweet. And then try to become friends, befriend them niggas. They might send you a pack. Might send, you know what I'm saying? After you get a pack, nigga.
If you sweet, the producer gonna look for you.
That too.
That's facts.
So guess what? And not even that. Niggas is gonna be putting you on other niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, yo, this is cat right here. And then the producer be like, yo, my man showed me you. You know what I'm saying? And then bam, let me send you some beats now. No. But if you ain't sweet, you just starting and you know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be, nigga, stop asking for free beats. Pay for them fucking beats, bro. Because guess what? The fucking producer gonna give you the beats, you know what I'm saying? Because you sweet anyway. Sorry. Same thing recording, goddammit. Stop asking for free recording.
Look, I appreciate all y'all tuning in to Let the Audio Talk.
I had to get that off. Fuck that.
It's Jupiter Star.
It's security engineer, you alright?
All right, y'all.
I don't wanna put no pressure on